Live from the Rock Ridge Broadcasting Room at Rock Ridge High School, this is Rock Ridge Rundown.
Good afternoon, Rock Ridge. I'm Joey, and this is Ethan, and this is your Rock Ridge Rundown. Rock Ridge Rundown is your weekly news broadcast put together by the Journalism 1 and 2 classes. We will broadcast live every Friday at 2:50 p.m. Today is Friday, November 7th, and we hope your day is going well. We have several stories to get into this afternoon, so let's get right into it.
On November 5th, Rock Ridge High School students toured the Minnesota North's Eveleth and Virginia campuses. The day began at 9 a.m. with a visit to the Eveleth campus, which focuses on technical and trade programs, along with transfer pathways to the four universities like UMD and U of M. After lunch at the Sugar Shack, students visited Virginia campus, which offers associate degrees, diplomas, and certificates in areas such as coaching, early childhood development, and engineering. The Virginia campus also features the Iron Range Engineering and optional on-campus housing tours. If students are interested in enrolling in one of the campuses, it'll be available on the Minnesota North website.
Mrs. Bauman's Child Development and Learning class are having their shot at helping out the younger generation. Bauman's class has been going up to the Laurentian Elementary School over the past week to help out in the elementary classrooms. The students are there to help out the teachers. However, they can and to make sure the younger kids stay on track. They typically function as TAs. Most students only go for about one class period, but stay 2 periods due to having a study hall next hour. Jack Cochran is one of those students. When Jack was asked how well the kids do in class, he replied, "Most of them are pretty well behaved, but some can get a little rowdy." Our students have greatly impacted the elementary school students in a positive way, showing our school community is certainly one of a kind.
Next Wednesday, the 12th, is the last day to get your fall formal tickets for grades 10 through 12. They are on sale at both senior high lunches and before school starts in the lunch commons. Tickets are $20 per person. If you have any questions, email Ms. Diedrich at rebecca.diedrich@rps.org. The dance will be on November 22nd at the Laurentian Elementary School. There's a social hour from 7 to 8, and then the music starts at 8 and goes till 11 p.m. when the dance will end.
Students in CIS Ceramics are starting to learn about the potter's wheel and are developing basic techniques. On the potter's wheel, students are tasked with taking a large portion of clay and turning it into bowls, plates, vases, pots, cups, or anything they please. Students are learning a series of steps and techniques to make successful projects and going through the motions. The potter's wheel can be quite challenging to beginners, so students are just practicing for now. Mr. Norland, art teacher and teacher of CIS Ceramics, said, "Students will be using the potter's wheel for the rest of the semester. I'm hoping to have students done with learning soon." Down the road, students will be given specific prompts to make out of clay. We hope that students will see lots of success on the potter's wheel and make really interesting pottery in the future.
Today, we will be covering how Rock Ridge students celebrated Halloween. Halloween celebrates the end of fall and harvest, as well as the beginning of winter. It was celebrated on Friday this year. With no dance on Halloween, the students had to celebrate the holiday a little bit differently. We'll now go to your reporter, Chalker Hoover, and be asking students Beckett Engel and Ben Sandow how their Halloween went this year.
Hello, Rock Ridge Broadcast. This is Chalker Hoover here with Beckett Engel and Ben Sandow. And we're here to talk about Rock Ridge's Halloween. So Ben, what'd you do for Halloween?
I went to my buddy's house, and there was a little function there.
Did you dress up?
I did, actually. I dressed as a 2K character.
Fun. Beckett?
I went to my friend Colton's house. We played a lot of cards and kind of just hung out.
Those sound like some fun Halloween activities. We hope you had an enjoyable and safe Halloween. After this short break, we'll be back with your weekend forecast.
Today, Friday, November 7th, it's going to be a cloudy day with a chance of rain in the area. Today, high of 63. 36, a degree low is 24 degrees. On Saturday, November 8th, we could see a very cloudy day with a high of 30 and a frigid low of 19 degrees. Following up with Sunday, on the 9th, we have the sun and back with some clouds, the high of 29 degrees and a low of 20. On Monday, the 10th, it's going to be a cloudy with some appearances throughout the day on the sun, but the high of 38 degrees and a low of 23 degrees. On Tuesday, it's going to be cloudy with a high of 39 degrees and a low of 27 degrees. Wednesday, the 12th, is going to be cloudy. High is going to be 36 degrees and a low of 31. For Thursday, it's the 13th, it's going to be a cloudy with some sun. High of 36 and a low of 29. That's all for your weather this week. After a short break, we'll be back with Playbook Pete.
First up, a recap of the week in our Rock Ridge varsity sports. On Saturday, November 1st, state cross country was at the University of Minnesota Twin Cities Golf Course at 12:15 p.m. Adrian Roush placed 49th out of 160 competitors. Well fought race, Adrian, and congratulations on your commitment to St. Scholastica. We wish you the best of luck now. Now we'll go to Clark Johnson and Mr. Norman for an overview of the cross country season.
Who am I here with today?
This is Coach Mr. Norman of the cross-country Rock Ridge team.
All right, now that the season's over, how do you think the cross-country team did overall?
We rocked it. We sent a kid to state. We had a lot of fun.
All right, and what things do you think the team could improve on for next year?
We're going to improve on getting more kids out. We're going to have more fun next year, and we're going to just keep on keeping on.
All right, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Thank you, Clark and Mr. Norman. The Rock Ridge cross-country boys team finally ends their season in the greatest place possible. On November 1st, the Minnesota State cross-country tournament took place at the University of Minnesota Le Bolstad Golf Course. This year, Adrian Roush worked his way to the tournament. Adrian placed 49th out of 160 runners at state. In his final race of the season, Adrian set a new personal record with a time of 16:32.6. Making it to the state tournament, this is a huge deal, and the environment is healthy and positive for all of the participants. The off-season work is one of the biggest factors in making it to the state tournament for any sport. Here's Adrian's teammate, Jackson Lampa, with some words on the environment at the tournament.
Hello everyone, I'm here with Jackson Lampa. So Jackson, how did we do at state?
We did pretty good at state. Our one runner, Adrian Roush, made it PR'd by a couple seconds, so I'd say that means we did pretty good.
In general, how does putting in work in the off-season usually pay off for you?
Putting in off-season in the work helps a ton, because usually then when races start coming around, you're faster than all the other teams and you tend to PR and beat them. So running in the off-season helps a lot.
Great. And then how did it feel to end your senior season in the state tournament?
It felt great to be there and to be supporting my teammates, but it also would have been a little fun if I made it, but it's okay.
It's all right, guys. Make sure you put in that off-season work. Back to you guys.
I'd like to give one last congratulations to Adrian Roush for all of his hard work this season. The varsity boys hockey team started captain's practice on November 6th, and it goes through November 8th. On November 15th, the boys will have a scrimmage that will take place at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. The Wolverines will face Farmington High School. For the very first regular season game, the boys will be playing on Thursday, November 20th at home at 7 o'clock versus Brainerd. Then, the next day on Friday, November 21st, they will take on Sartell at Sartell High School at 7. Next week, we have a few upcoming Rock Ridge sports activities. On Friday, November 7th, our girls hockey team plays against Two Rivers at the ITMEC at 7 o'clock. Then on Saturday, November 8th, our girls play against Lakeville North at the ITMEC at 1 p.m. And also, our girls swimming starts their sections meet versus Denfeld. Okay. And also, our girls swimming starts their sections meet versus Denfeld at Lincoln Park Middle School. Then, on November 10th, our boys hockey starts practice as well as girls basketball. Boys basketball captains practice continues next week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 6 to 7:30. That's all we have for sports and activities this week. I'm Playbook Pete, signing off for now.
Fiddle Club is a club in which any orchestra students who want to join can. Some members are Mrs. Wilcox, Brady Peterson, Wyatt Metler. There are a few gigs in December, and a piece will be played during the orchestra concert in the same month. Because of the wide variety of skills within the orchestra club, they normally play simpler music to accommodate the knowledge of others in different grades, 9 through 12. The group is currently practicing and some Christmas music and some patriotic songs to play for Veterans Day at the Laurentian. Violin player and Fiddle Club member Haley Van Soitz said, "My favorite part of Fiddle Club is getting to be with my friends and play music with them. Fiddle Club, among other clubs, is a great way to learn new skills and to also make friends. It's also amazing to listen to them play at their gigs or concerts."
This week's Wolverine of the Week has been awarded to 8th grader Aiden Tyler Peterson. Aiden Tyler participates in hockey and cricket and enjoys fishing, gaming, and hanging out with friends in his free time. His favorite school subject is math. If you see Aiden Tyler, make sure to congratulate him on being the Wolverine of the Week.
That's all we have time for today. Remember to catch your Rock Ridge Rundown every Friday at 1:50 p.m. Thank you for watching and have a great weekend.